Shalom. To start this lesson, I want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to sincere brothers pushing his truth and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth diligently. And also shalom to a few sisters that listen and believe as well. Shalom to you all. I'm the brother award-won lawyer from the GMS Miami, the Heralds of Yahweh Shai camp, and I come back with another lesson. And what I'm going to be going into in this lesson is basically, all right, Emmanuel, God is with us. All right, Emmanuel, God is with us, which is spoken and written in the book of Matthew, the first chapter, and I believe, what verse is that? The 23rd verse, which I'm going to read, Matthew 1 and 23. Behold, a virgin shall be with child, talking about Mary, and shall bring forth a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which being interpreted is God with us. And Emmanuel in the Hebrew is Imnawaahla, which means God with us, man. All right, the Lord is with us. Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai is with us. And the reason why I wanted to get in, the reason why I'm doing a lesson about this is because of the current situations that are taking place in Israel. All right, dealing with Guerrilla Hebrew, Elazar, and him being exposed. All right, I was watching the brother Emmanuel this morning, and he was basically he pulled up an old clip of this guy Elazar talking about, hey man, the Lord gonna kill you, Tahar, the Lord gonna kill you, Aram Lab, just talking shit. And that was a couple years ago. Now you fast forward to now, look who's getting exposed. Look who the Lord is exposing. All right, look who the Lord's shining light on their dirty draws. Okay? And it's not only him. You got other people that done came up against Great Millstone talking shit, and the Lord done judged them, whether it was speedily or the Lord allowed their sins to rack up. The Lord eventually judged them for coming up against us men of Great Millstone, man. You know why? Because the Lord is with us, man. Imnawaahla. God is with us, man. The Lord is with Great Millstone and our affiliates. All right, the Lord is with us. And I was thinking about it before I got into this lesson about how time after time, this individual, this group, that group, done talk shit about Israel, or talk shit about Great Millstone, falsely accused us, said we was doing this, and that, and the third, starting with our apostles on down. And then as time went by, they got exposed. The Lord never exposed us. You know why? Because we weren't out here doing things in the dark, and the Lord eventually brought it to light. No. But you got these other camps out here doing things in the light, doing things in the dark, and eventually the Lord bring it to the light. Okay? The Lord ain't with them. If the Lord was with them, things they were doing, things that they did, they wouldn't have done it. Okay? But they did it. And the Lord not with them, it also showed that the Lord ain't with them because the Lord exposed them. First and foremost, they were doing the act, okay, and the Lord exposed the act. And something that the brother Emmanuel said in the lesson, hey, you never hear Great Millstone Great Millstone getting exposed for this, that, and the third. You know why? Because we ain't out here doing bullshit, man. What they like to say about us, man, we grape little girls. You never hear nothing come out that a brother linked up with a little girl. He did this to a little girl. Yeah, we preach about it. We preach about it, saying back in the ancient world, if this situation was supposed to happen, this is how you deal with it according to the scriptures. But we ain't out here doing it. The scriptures say things are lawful, but not all things are expedient. You ain't starting with our apostles on down. You ain't see us out here graping nobody, touching any little girl. No. We ain't out here bringing blame to the ministry, harming the ministry. We just preaching the gospel, letting you know what it is. You got people talking ish, polite talking ish. Now look at him. He in jail right now. The Lord exposed him. The Lord ain't with him. The Lord ain't with these false prophets, man. The Lord ain't with these individuals. These individuals that come up against us men of Great Millstone, which we don't do nothing, man. We just preach the gospel and defend the gospel. You come up against us, eventually the Lord going to expose you, man. He going to judge you. You can't touch the Lord's little ones, man. It's best that you wrap a millstone around your neck, roughly paraphrasing, and you jump into the ocean instead of trying to offend one of these little ones, man. Because the Lord do not play about us, man. God is with us. Emmanuel. Matthew 1:23 again. Behold, a virgin shall be with child, and shall bring forth a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which being interpreted is God is with us. The Lord is with us. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is with us. All right? The Lord fights our battles. We don't need a lot of times, all the time the Lord fights our battles, man. The Lord is there for us. When men try to come up against us, try to talk shit, try to start shit, the Lord has always been there for us. The Lord has always pleaded our cause. Okay? The Lord has always been on our side, man. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 14, verse 14. Matter of fact, I'm going to grab this first. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 36, I believe. Is it 36? Oh, yeah, it is 36. Matthew chapter 12, verse 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. And men have said a lot of bullshit against us, man. The men of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. The only men that preach the 100% gospel and that preach the names of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yeah, there's other camps that may preach the name, but they go off in the doctrine. We preach the name first and foremost, and we preach the 100% doctrine through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? And when we come up and we rebuke our people, which the scriptures say, preach the word, instant, in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, all right? Exhort, roughly paraphrasing. That's what we do. If you saying something wrong, we're going to rebuke you. And the thing about Great Millstone, shit, it don't only go for the other camps. Even, shit, if a brother in Great Millstone said something wrong, you will see our apostles on down, see our apostles, all right, bishops, elders, they'll give a correction, man. Because there ain't no respect of persons. Ain't none of that going around in Great Millstone, man. It's 100% only about truth, man. Okay? And that's what separates us from these other camps, man. These other individuals. We the sheep, they're the goats. Matthew 12 and 36 again. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. So all the bullshit these individuals done said, the Lord is starting to expose them. And they're starting to pay now. And it will be best for them to repent. Because if they don't, the Lord is going to judge them even on a higher level. Dealing with the Al-Azhar situation, it's best for him now to repent. Okay? Because the Lord is starting to expose your dirty jaws. So it's best to be humble and repent now. Is he? Probably not. Or you might. But a couple years ago, to bring up what I said earlier in the lesson, dealing with Amwan Gabar, he pulled up this old clip that a brother sent him, I believe, of Al-Azhar saying, man, fuck you, Tahar. Lord gonna judge you. Lord gonna kill you. Every idle word. This is the man you don't learn the word from. He taught you this truth. That's your elder. Every idle word. You said what you said. Now look at you. You in the hot seat. You being exposed. Your dirty jaws being shown. Polite. Talking shit. Shooing up the Bible. This, that, and the third. Now you in prison right now. my nigga. Insider. You're in prison right now. For the same stuff you was talking about, look at you. You're in prison right now. The Lord's so bad. Hey, let's grab this Exodus. Lord with us, brothers. Starting with Apostle Tahar on down, starting with our apostles on down, the men of Great Millstone and the affiliate camps, those that really truly believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, that's truly about the doctrine, okay? The Lord is with us, man. The Lord is with us. Real talk, man. This is the book of Exodus chapter 14 and verse 14. The Lord Yahweh shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. Hey, the Lord has fought for us numerous of times. The Lord is still fighting for us, man. And he going to keep fighting for us. People going to come up against us. Guess what? The Lord going to show out for us. The Lord going to plead our cause. The Lord going to have our backs. Like he done did it time after time after time. In this lifetime and past lifetimes, what you read in the scriptures, the Lord done came through for his men. Those that were sincere. Okay? I'm going to close out with this. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 5, and verse... I'll start verse 8. You can really start up. I'll start verse 8. Matthew 5 and 8. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see the Most High. Man, we're pure in heart, man. All we want to do is preach the gospel. All we want to do is what Yahweh shall command us, which is, if you love me, feed my sheep. That's all we want to do. All we want to do is preach the gospel. 9. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of the Most High. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. All right, persecution coming. Okay, Esau about to persecute us. Esau about to use these men, these Israelite men that know that they're Israelites, to try to persecute us. Or they're gonna say different things so it can lead up to our persecution. But it is what it is. Ain't nothing new. Men been trying to slander our name, false accusers, slander us, try to say shit that we didn't even do. But guess what? The Lord has always been there, always pleaded our cause, always came through, always defeated the enemy. All right, and allowed us to come out victorious at the end. Starting with our apostles on down. Verse 11, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my name's sake. So you're going to be having people talking shit, saying that we graped and so on and so forth, that we like sleeping with little GARLS and so on and so forth, that we're pedos. People saying all type of shit. And they're going to say all type of shit in the coming future when shit start hitting the fan on a greater level. Verse 12, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you, which we are those prophets coming back, man. The prophets of old, which we are those prophets of old, that were persecuted for the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, we're those same prophets coming back, man. Back in our lot. And we're being persecuted again. And those same prophets that stood stiffly for the name of the Lord, hey, we are those prophets, man. And we're going to stand stiffly for the name of the Lord. And the Lord going to come through for us. Thus saith the Bible, man. Okay? The Lord exposing our enemies, man. Those that have caused us harm. The Lord exposing them. Okay? Salaki, I know I said that was the last precept. Where is that? Hold on. Salaki, let me try to find the precept right quick, brothers. Salaki, give me 1 second, brothers. All right. This is the book of Luke chapter 12 and verse 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Therefore whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in the closet shall be proclaimed upon the housetops. The reason why I brought this out, because hey, men are getting exposed for what they're doing in the darkness. The Lord is exposing them. What they're doing in the darkness, what they're speaking in the darkness, Eleazar and his wife, okay, it's being brought to the light, man. These men that tried to come up against us, talk shit, our own people, the Lord exposing them, the Lord judging them. The Lord don't play about his little ones. The Lord is with us, man. Those that serve him. Emmanuel, Imnawaahla, God with us. God is with us. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai is with us. And time after time after time, reading the scriptures, all right, we can all testify, we're all witnesses that the Lord done came through for us. The Lord done pleaded our cause. Whether it took a year, 2 years, a decade, 2 decades, whether it took a month, 2 days, whatever, man. You came up against the man of the Lord, shit, and you didn't repent, you had to pay a price. Whether the Lord laid your ass down, or you had to pay some form of consequence. The Lord don't play about us, man. Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm going to end up by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the sincere brothers pushing his truth and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth diligently. To you I say shalom.